Hey guys, it's Phae and this is Day with Phae. In this video I'm going to be reviewing KKW Fragrance's newest perfumes. Timestamps are going to be in the description below if you're looking for a specific piece of information. It's there. I got you guys. So I got the three newest KKW Crystal fragrances, which are in the scent Crystal Peach, Crystal Rose, and Crystal Vanilla. I'm also gonna have my husband Mike give me his 2 cents. He won't know what my ratings are, and we're gonna compare them and let you guys know what we think. So first up, the packaging. Now you might think, wow, this must have all 3 of the perfumes in them. No, they actually just have 1. So in my opinion, this is kind of wasteful. Ooh, wasteful. Ooh. You don't have to get mad at me for that. I feel like it's a little bit too big. I wish that they put, because I bought a bundle. I wish that there was 1 bundle with all 3. Because I'm very conscious with like waste. Now, if you guys forgot, on each crystal thing you get actual mini tiny crystals. Now, I'm not really into crystals per se, but I do think that that is a cute touch. So this is Red Aventurine, which we got right here. And it says it boosts vitality and mental alertness while amplifying the desire to take on life's challenges with determination and perseverance. Definitely need that. This is the Crystal Peach perfume. It comes in a 30 milliliter bottle. I think the aesthetic of this perfume bottle is super cute. I don't know, very quintessential to a KKW Fragrance's aesthetic, in my opinion. Again, I said this before in my last crystal perfume review. I wish that it was flat in the bottom because personally I like to stand up my perfumes and you can't stand this one up, so it's a little bit hard to organize for me personally. But that being said, the component itself feels really nice and I like the opaqueness to it as well. I think that that is pretty cute. Let's talk about the notes before we spray her on. Now you have top notes, you have mid notes, and then you have the bottom notes. And basically the top notes are what you smell right away. Then it kind of rolls into the mid, and what you smell all day long, that's gonna be your bottom notes. So for the Crystal Peach, it's described as a fruity floral perfume. At the top we have Italian bergamot, sparkling peach water, and blue chamomile essence. Now that's interesting. I'm not used to having chamomile in my perfumes. So I'm definitely excited to see how that pans out. For the mid notes, you have Rose Absolute, Winter Jasmine, Lotus Flower, and then for your bottom notes, you have Citrine Musk, Creamy Sandalwood, and Vanilla Fluff. It sounds like something that I might like. I love fruity, I love floral, so let's put her on. Ooh, that smells so nice, you guys. I am a sucker for peach. I love peach so much. So much so that I should probably move to Georgia. Even though, fun fact, Georgia is not the #1 export of peaches. I think it's California, and then I think it's North Carolina, and then it's Georgia. Anyways, I'm definitely getting that peach scent right away. And now it's kind of fading into that nice little flowery scent. I think specifically what I smell the most from this is the rose. Usually with like florally things, it can kind of feel like an old lady perfume. It does feel like 80s perfume, but brought to nowadays where it's not as overwhelmingly powerful in your face, but it feels really nice and calm. I actually really enjoy this scent. It kind of just feels like now I'm in a flowery garden and I'm just running through the fields. That's the scent that I get from this. I don't really smell the peach anymore, which makes sense because I think that that was a top note. Now it's fading to this really nice bottom notes. I love musk so much in perfumes, and I'm definitely getting that musk and sandalwood and also vanilla in it. But it's kind of a little bit more of an orangey flavor to it, but just a tiny bit of that hint. I really enjoy this. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being I hate it, 2 I don't like it, 3 I'm neutral about it, 4 I like it, and 5 I love it. I'm gonna give this a 4.5. I definitely am in between like and love. I really reserve 5 for like, dude, I want to just douse my whole body in this. It's pretty much almost there. Yeah, I definitely am gonna wear this again in the future. Next up, we're gonna be doing Crystal Vanilla. Here she is. it like flung at my face. So in the crystal vanilla, you get pieces of yellow jade. And allegedly what the yellow jade crystal does is that it is the stone of wisdom, warmth, and joy. It helps you learn from your past experience and gain self-confidence. Also need that. So the way that they describe the crystal vanilla perfume is that it's a gourmand oriental. The top notes are orange essence, sparkling sugared fruits, and winter wild berries. Love that. I love berries with a wholehearted passion. And you know, I like my fruits, I like when they're mixed together, but it obviously depends how you mix them. For your mid notes, you have vanilla chiffon, winter honeysuckle, and poinsettia flower, which is so interesting. I've also not seen poinsettia in perfume, so I'm definitely excited to see how that turns out. And I also love that it has vanilla in it. And for your bottom notes, you have cocoa butter. I love cocoa butter so freaking much. You have vanilla absolute and benzoin resi, which I don't know what that is. Let's put her on. I missed. So this is really weird. It's bringing me back to my childhood, and it smells like this medicine that I used to take. Like, oh, it smells like milk of magnesia. Dude, it smells exactly like milk of magnesia. That is so freaking weird. I'm definitely getting weird vibes from this. Why does it smell like milk of magnesia? I don't know. Maybe it's the sugared fruits. That's just what I'm getting. It's very weird. I cannot get milk of magnesium out of that. And the way that I would best describe that is like this powdery, chalky flavor. And if you can imagine how that tastes, you know how it smells. Not a fan of that at all. What the Okay, we're finally moving away from that milk of magnesia scent. I'm getting like a hint of vanilla now, but it's not that potent. And it doesn't feel very flowery, even though I know it's supposed to have like flower notes at this point, but it just feels mainly like a little bit of vanilla. Now I'm heading into the bottom notes, and I get that hint of cocoa butter, but it feels really faint. So I'm not getting a lot out of it. Like, I feel like I have to, and even then it's super faint. That was a really interesting experience. On a scale of 1 to 5, this is my first time ever giving a KKW Fragrance perfume this, but I'm gonna give it a 1. I hate it. I don't like the smell of milk of magnesium. It reminds me of a lot of stomach problems that I used to have. It's just, you know, I'm not a fan. It's super faint. I barely smell it anymore. It's not like the peach one that I still smell, you know. We're gonna move on to the next one, and that is an extremely polarizing journey I'm having right now. So last up, we have the Crystal Rose, and the crystals that are in this package is rose quartz. It says that rose quartz is the stone of love and emotional healing, and that it enhances self-love and self-acceptance. I might be wrong, but I feel like they had rose quartz in the last crystal perfume that I reviewed. It's described as floral, amber, oriental. The top notes are bitter orange or pur, Italian lemon or pur, and bay rose or pur. And then the middle notes you have are rose concentrate, geranium essence or pur, and rose hip. So I definitely love the smell of rose hip. I love the smell of rose concentrate. So I am excited to see how this smells, because sometimes rose can be a little bit overpowering, and sometimes it can smell nice and super feminine and just like this wonderful concoction. And at the bottom notes we have glowing amber, tonka bean, and rock rose. I love tonka bean. I love amber in perfumes. I've never smelled rock rose specifically, as far as I know, on this channel, so we'll see how this one smells. Since I had the peach here, I'm going to put this here. Let's see how she smells. So I definitely get a sense of that rose, and I get a sense of that orange. It is pretty faint. I wouldn't say that it's overtly fruity or overtly florally. Wow, that's really hard to say. It does smell like when you get a bouquet of roses, but like that soft rose smell, which I really enjoy. Again, it makes me feel like super feminine. Now I'm getting into the mid notes, which feels a little bit more powerful as rose, and I do smell a little bit of how rosehip seed oil smells like, which I enjoy that smell. It reminds me of that scent with the witch hazel. That's the rose smell one, which I personally like that scent. That's why it's associating as like a skincare product for me. But that's only gonna happen to you if you've experienced products that have rose hip seed oil or whatever in it. And then for the bottom, I do smell that rose, which I'm assuming is rock rose, which is just more deeper. And I do vaguely smell the tonka bean as well, but it's very faint. On a scale of 1 to 5, I give this a 3. I'm pretty neutral about it. I liked how it was in the middle, but the way that it's fading, I wish it was a little bit more powerful. So, oh my gosh, what a mixed bag is in this set, at least for me. So let's see what my husband Mike thinks about these perfumes. So I'm going to be spraying these perfumes on Mike's arm so he can get the first notes and the middle notes, and then I'll have him smell where these perfumes were sprayed in the past so he gets those bottom notes. So what do you give the Crystal Rose?
3.
I did that too. Okay, so why?
It just doesn't seem like anything special to me. It was just like a regular old perfume. It didn't smell like anything new or cool to me, like some of the past ones we've done.
Next up, we're gonna do vanilla. Okay, what do you rate Crystal Vanilla?
I give that a 5 out of 5. That's nice. It smells like French vanilla. I want to eat it.
I gave it a 1.
Why?
It smells like milk of magnesia. Have you ever had that? Okay, that's why.
So you have a bad association with it?
I do, because I'd have it when I was sick.
You think objectively you like it, but because of your history with it?
I don't even know if I can objectively like it because it's so poorly associated with that. But wow, so if you haven't had milk of magnesia, maybe you would give this a 5 out of 5. But yeah, instantly I smell it and I'm like, Honestly, I don't even know if most people have had milk of magnesia. If you have, comment down below. I just feel like no one ever suggests that when you have stomach problems. Okay, next up we have the Crystal Peach.
I'd give that one a 4.
Okay, cool.
Because it's a little bit better than Rose, but I'm really not that impressed by it.
I gave it a 4.5. Yeah, I really liked it. But not enough to be like, I want to put my body in this forever. You know, that's like 5 level for me.
To me, a 5 is just really good.
I really like how this one ends the most too.
Yeah, it actually smells like peach.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
That's what I said. I love peach perfumes a lot. They're one of my favorites. So we agree on 2 of them, and then we are house extremely divided. I've never thought that would ever happen on the Crystal Vanilla. So I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have Crystal Vanilla, are you the team of magnesia? Or are you team you love it so much? You know, comment down below, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it super informational, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I always genuinely appreciate it. And if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe. All you have to do is click my face right here, and you can watch some of my other KKW Fragrance videos right here. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye!